G'day, it's fugitive Australian journalist Shane Dowling from the website kangaroocourtofaustralia.com. Now on Sunday the 25th of September 2022, ABC Insiders host David Speers was recorded on a hot mic trashing social media users, and he specifically named Twitter users. And I'm going to play that video in a second. It only goes for 40 odd seconds, but it gives you a true indication of who David Speers is and his viewpoint to the world, so to speak. But it's worth noting the background to that video, who's on his show and what their background is, and David Speers and his background. Now, David Speers is a long-term Murdoch employee, pushing Murdoch's propaganda, Rupert Murdoch and Murdoch's propaganda on Sky News for many years. And on the show that day was Samantha Maiden, another News Corp propagandist, along with James Campbell, who's one of the biggest propagandists. He doesn't hesitate to lie and deceive on behalf of Murdoch on a daily basis. Whereas Samantha Maiden is more of a sleeper. She'll put out genuine articles on News Corp, their website, on a regular basis, but when called upon, she'll start pushing the Murdoch line. And also on that show was Jane Hume, a Liberal Party propagandist. May as well say she's an employee of Murdoch's, because we know the Liberal Party and national parties push Murdoch's propaganda, and they work together. Also on the show was Catherine Murphy from The Guardian, but she's also worked for Murdoch previously. And as some have pointed out on social media, when people like Catherine Murdoch go on the Insiders or other ABC programs, they don't call it out like they should. So let's have a listen to the video.
Are we going to do a photo? Terrific. Let's get a photo. Just for those lovely folks on social media.
My friends on Twitter.
Yeah. No, it's horrible place, and after years of copying it, you just have to tell yourself there are hundreds of thousands watching and a few hundred who tweet. So you just got to remember it's.
We don't even have to be 100. It's all anonymous accounts.
It's probably
it's probably it's probably about 40 people, basically.
15 people, but there are far more who are just loving our work.
Please, guys. There we go.
And 3, 2, 1.
Now let's recap on what David Speers said. He said social media is a horrible place. After years of copying it, you have to tell yourself there are hundreds of thousands watching and only a few hundred who tweet. Far more who are loving our work. So there you go, there's David Speers playing the stock standard News Corp routine. After years of copying it, always playing the victim. News Corp propagandists do it all the time. Andrew Blott's always playing the victim. Oh, I'm being attacked. While they're attacking anyone and everyone that stands in Murdoch's road. Now, David Speers knows he's been pushing propaganda for Rupert Murdoch and Lachlan Murdoch for years on Sky News, and he continues to do it on the Insider Show by having Murdoch propagandists on there, trying to beef up their credibility. So for him to claim that he's been copying it for years, well, he knows why he's been copying it, because he's been pushing propaganda and lies on behalf of Murdoch. So he should stop playing the victim card, and which is, like I said, is News Corp's 101. They fall back to that all the time. You've seen Andrew Blott play the victim all the time, Peter Van Onselen playing the victim, etc. Whenever they get caught out attacking minorities, individuals, they'll turn it around and play the victim themselves. That's what David Speers has done this time. So anyone who's watching that program or tweeting about that program, well, you're just helping promote the propaganda. Other than that, please share this video on Twitter and Facebook, etc. And thank you for your time and have a good day.